Rachel. I'm the program director at SageCore, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the matching process. Because each program we get so many questions from students about how does it happen, how long does it take, when does it happen, and I wanted to share some important information with you on that topic. The first thing I want to mention is that matches are done on a rolling basis. So the first students to pay their deposit and accept a slot in the program are generally the first students to begin the interview process and to ultimately be matched. The second really important thing to mention is that SageCore does not make the decision on whether a startup will hire you. The CEO or the CTO or a member of the leadership team is going to be the person who's going to make the ultimate hiring decision, just like they would during a normal interview process outside of a program. So how does the headquarters team handle your match? First, what we do is we look at the city that you've selected for the program, as well as the skills and experience that you have had previously. We then look at all of the startups that we have relationships with in the city that you're interested in. We look through the role descriptions, and we ultimately create a list of about 2 or 3 startups that we think would be the best matches for your skill set, your personality, and your interest. We'll send you a heads-up email when a CEO or a member of the leadership team of a startup is interested in interviewing you for a specific role. We'll share with you the details of that role, a little bit about the company, and then we will let you know that within 24 hours, we expect you to reach out to that startup and schedule a time over Skype that you can have your interview. When you're setting up a Skype meeting with the startup, please make sure that you keep time zones in mind and mark the appropriate time on your calendar so that you don't miss the scheduled Skype call. It happens way more than you could possibly imagine. So how do you prepare for your interview? We'll email you with a few tips, but here are a couple of things to keep in mind. Number 1, please make sure that you know as much as possible about the company. You'll want to scour their website, find out about their industry, and make sure that you have a really good sense of where they've been and where they're going. The second thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you can really clearly tell your story. What is your previous experience? If you don't have previous professional experience, how are you still ready to tackle this role? And the most important thing to mention is to show the startup how you're going to prepare for this role. What are the things that you can do ahead of your arrival in order to really get ready for this role? Once you've had your Skype interview with the startup, please make sure that you circle back with the member of our team who's coordinating your match. We'll then talk about the role, the conversation, how it went, and then we'll work together to coordinate next steps. Once your match is finalized, we'll take care of the legal stuff. Each startup will sign a consulting agreement confirming your role and any stipend that you'll be receiving, and then it's really your job to make sure that you're getting ready. We'll send you a whole bunch of information to help you identify online courses or materials to read so that you're really ready to hit the ground running on day 1 of your internship.